welcome to Day in Life, the Aboriginal Show. Today's still April 22nd, fourth video log for today. Got Tweety birds, got cars going by, and I was talking about the Christmas sweater. The Christmas sweater I found. So now it's going to be set for next Christmas. I don't know, I've been having Easter's, Christmas, and Thanksgivings at my dad. I mean, I should be having it here. Maybe I might. Like, what's next? Bread and cheese day. I'm going to be at my dad's. Let's talk a little bit on that. My dad's next medical appointment is the 16th. So I'm going to try to get my bun reserve around 14, 15 to be there for 10 days because he's got to go through the prostate cancer lasers, like the laser treatment thing. And he's going to be in pain for a bit. Not only that, it's not just like a one-day pain. This is going to be 7 days of pain. Because I guess it was that far in, and they want to make sure they get it good. And might not be a whole 7 days. Could be 6 days or 5 days if they feel. But it could be going for about 7 days. So he gets picked up early in the morning to go do the surgery thing. Then when the surgery thing is done, he gets drove back to the thing where he stays and does whatever he does and then sleeps. And then next morning he gets a ride there to do some more of that treatment and blah blah blah. And then after he's done there, he's back home. Same for the next day, early in the morning go there and blah blah, and then done and come back home. He's got to do that for 7 days. I don't think his sleep patterns are going to get any better being, this and that, but maybe some of the painkillers might help him out, I don't know if he really is in any kind of pain right now, but if there was something that was bothering him that did drag on for a little bit, so he got, checked out with the doctor, and, we got prostate cancer, so He put it off for a bit, not getting it checked out, and then got the point that he did go. I think he was like a year or two feeling crappy. So, and missing an appointment, and not going to be missing this third one. Not only that, even in a couple days, even though I'm not going to be there, I wrote down on the cardboard the big letters saying that appointment this day at this time. He's also got somebody going to pick him up, take an appointment, bring him back from appointment, and that's only just foot care. And some of the foot care stuff has to be done because he's diabetic. I'm not diabetic only because I'm not going to say if you're pushing the 300 you're going to get diabetes. I'm not saying you get if you push this 275 you're going to get diabetes. I'm not saying you're pushing the 250, you're going to get diabetes. It all depends on people's lives, the way they eat, the way life is. If they're out in the sun too much, could be too much pop, whatever it is. Some people are prone to get diabetes because it's really common thing in their family, but the one side of my family got diabetes. The other side of the family does not, but there's supposed to be like some kind of like small elders diabetes or something like that. They gotta watch what they eat when they're older and stuff. But I don't know. I didn't get it. I'm surprised that when I took the tests in March, I did blood tests and that, and there was nothing wrong at all. Did I fur in my nose or something? I don't know. So I was kind of afraid. I think I've already talked about this before, but we're going to do a recap on that. Was at the dentist, did a dental thing, it took a little bit of time, I was, keeping up the best of my teeth, but, life is busy sometimes, so there's no water at my dad's, or whatnot, there was like pus on my eye tooth. It's a sunk in one here. It was eye tooth, and They said that's a sign of diabetes. And I was like, oh, okay. So you gotta check with your doctor, see if you got diabetes at all. I was like, okay, yeah, I'll check with the doctor. It's like, I didn't tell none of my friends. I didn't tell my dad. I didn't tell nobody. I just set an appointment, got an appointment, bunch of blah blah blahs and tests and all that stuff and whatever, blood work being done the next day or two. The next day later, going to get blood work, closed that day. Next day, it's open, nothing to do with appointment. A little bit of wait, get the blood done. Next day, back to the doctors. I think it was a day later, I believe. No diabetes. I am very surprised because I was up at 307, 310. I didn't get it, which is good because I don't know. Sometimes the signs of diabetes to one person to another is different from one person to another. There's like type A, B, and I think probably mostly be C or something. And there's even people who have reverse diabetes. I'm not exactly sure what that really implies. But I don't know, go get yourself checked out. If you think there's something wrong with your body, you need to get things checked out, and you're worried about this, and that. If Google does not have the answer, maybe your doctor does. And watching episodes like last year, my dad's, and the year before, I think the TV show was called Monsters Inside Me. It has to talk about parasites. Everybody has microscopic parasites in them. Some of them can get bigger and grow because of something, you know, an animal, swimming, going to places you've never been, like jungle and stuff, and different kind of bugs. But I don't know what got me talking about that. I don't know, if you have anything weird happening to your body, Google's not, can't answer it. Doctors might, and sometimes the doctors can't find the answer. And after watching those episodes, it's like pretty bad. Sometimes we joke about it. It's like, oh yeah, if you go in that world, you gotta watch out for those parasites. You gotta worry about them. And sometimes it's a joke, medicine is not. But I don't know. I didn't really feel nothing weird. So I'm happy I don't have diabetes, and I'm sorry for a lot of people that do, and they're fighting it, and some people fight it for a very long time and lose, or just fight it for a very long time. They're just starting to fight it now. They don't realize what the signs is. They're feeling weird, and they find out that's pretty crappy. And for the ones that, you know, have either have had it and beat it, which is a good plus on that. Kind of like cancer, you know. With a lot of the technology today, there's stuff that can go against cancer. It all depends what kind of cancer you have too, because there's so many different cancers out there now. How much time we got here? I had lots of time, eh? Not bad. So yeah, we went there. So while I was there, he said, you know, I'm feeling like this, kind of feeling like that. The bike crash showed the. It looks like a bruise. It's a permanent bruise. It's what was the scar. And so, oh, you should have went to the hospital. She got the stitches for that. Could have got a bad infection. Blah blah. You know, doctors, you know, well, they'll tell it to you, you know, straight and stuff like that. So I ended up talking about, you know, having this medication, that medication, and getting cut off, and then getting it for a bit, and then winding myself off of it. That I find myself, the back pain is pretty bad sometimes. Don't want to get out of bed, stretching and trying to crack it and stuff, and nothing's not working. So back on the painkiller, not as strong as some people that could use today, and muscle relaxers, stuff like that. I told her some other things like I don't know about this, and that, and you know, didn't think she's really listening. I had an ingrown toenail. I've had it for 10 years. Yes, 10 years, and I just let it grow through the skin and everything. Good. When there's there's a little bit of extra nail on the toe, it's fine. But when I go to cut it and it cuts back too much around the side there, then it starts scraping across the skin again. And then beside down the other small toe, beside the big toe, it's got a slight ingrown toenail there too. And nothing said about that. Talking about twitchy eye. Talking about what do you call that? Hemorrhoid thing, because of all the coughing I was done before. And then I said I got like what feels like it's kind of like a hemorrhoid that wants to start. I said, well, let me know if it does start or you know it gets too bad. And I wanted to check that out, get that done. And it's a matter of minor stuff, but nothing, you know, nothing going on. So what was going on, you know, that time around the 5th, somewhere around there, 3rd, 4th, or 5th, something like that. And yeah. Let's see now. Not exactly sure what I was going to say. Kind of really lost my train of thought here. How much time I got? I got about like roughly a minute and a half, I guess. Oh, me oh my. Me oh my. So this is the last video log and we're getting pretty close to the end of this. I don't know if it's really dark out there. I don't really see much light coming in anyway. You know, like 10% of curtain opening here, 10% curtain opening there. But I mean, it's like it's open up more up here, but not down there, and it's closed up here and open down there on that side. So still give you the 10% each. But I don't know. How much time we got here? I'm getting really close to the end of this video. My cat's there. She's one of the garbage bags. Sometimes if my cousin's doing some laundry and it's in the dryer, that's thrown in the garbage bag, and then he can deal with it later. And then so now I got stuff in the dryer. He'll throw in the garbage bag, and we can do it later too. So I do it back and forth. And sometimes things I haven't put away yet or folded up, and it just sits in the garbage bag, and some stuff thrown in the bed. Anyway, that's all I got to talk about right now. So if you guys do like this video, please do hit the like button. Please subscribe to me. Make sure to be on the channel. My benefit for you, my benefit for me. Please do tell your friends and family about me. Thank you for viewing this video. Tell me you guys watched it. Hope you all have nice days and night. And remember, it's better to be Aboriginal than original.